observation deck, which is one of the furthest points of the walking track in the park. And I was just going to do a little tour. If you're coming through Caryville or Campbell County, you might want to stop. Here's the path out of the observation deck. There. It's a real nice little spot. Do you like the Cove Lake levee? I like it, no. She likes the muddy pools. Besides the trails, it also has camping spots, a large in-ground pool, a restaurant, a couple other amenities, but those I don't make use of, or I haven't yet. We might one day come camp up here, but I can't tell you how that is. But the trails are neat. There's also tennis courts, volleyball court, basketball court. Those are free. Multiple covered pavilions and picnic tables. Several grills. Those are free. You can rent the pavilions though. This is one of their fancier pavilions. It's got a little, I don't know what you call that little fireplace looking thing in the middle. The rest of them are just your basic little, have a grill, have a couple of picnic tables, triangle looking roof. Lovey's chasing a squirrel. That's those. And then this is the entrance to one of the walking trails. And you can see some of the other little picnic tables, just basic picnic tables. There's a loop that goes around in the woods. And you can take half the loop and there's a crossover between it or come back out. I'm not going to go all the way through it because Lovey's been cranky and wants to go over to the park part, and we'll film that in a minute. Ooh, people walking. Here's some basic information on the park so you can kind of get an idea. So I can get it to visitor center, restaurant, rec building, campgrounds. I am over in here. This is where I am. So over here, there's this whole other part with the campground and things over there. I've never really been over there. I've drove through there before, but haven't done anything because, like I said, that's more of the camping part, and we haven't really been there. But it's Cove Lake State Park. It's Tennessee State Park. Here is some of their information. The park office and the campground, so if you wanted to call instead of just looking it up on the internet. So there's part of a path. You can also enter it up there, and it loops around and comes back. And that's the woods path. And I'll show you in a minute the lake path. We're here on the way back from the woods path. There's a bathhouse here. This one is open year-round. There's another bathhouse a little further up and on the other side of the road that's only open seasonally. During the winter they close it, so they probably don't want to deal with many freezing pipes. And there's a little swing set next to it. And a couple of the pavilions are up there. You can see bathhouse, pavilion, multiple picnic tables. They have one picnic table. It's kind of hidden over here. I think it's kind of neat. I think it grew up for a little while. There we go. So that's a great little view, I think. There's another little basic pavilion. It's got a roof, picnic tables. Got a little bench here so you can sit and watch kids swing if you need a break from walking. Coming up on the playground, but as I'll stop show, they also have horseshoes. I know I can think of like 3 specific spots they have the horseshoes at to play. I haven't seen if they keep a pair of their own horseshoes here or not. So you might want to bring your own set. Or some kids like to come and play ring toss with them. I think here's more of the main picnicking area because, of course, here's the playground we're coming up on. It's all next to the lake, and you can see they've been cleaning it up some. which I haven't ever been here and it's been really grown up or anything. It's just during the spring, a lot of things come up. And so over winter, they start cutting a lot of it back while it's dead. There's a bird, there's all kind of birds and things here. I don't know if you can see that one going around or not. You can probably hear some of them. Here's the playground. They've got like it's got like a little tiny rock crawl, little climbing thing, and a little slide. That one's more the toddler playground. And the older kid playground's right here. It's got a couple of slides, several climbing areas. It's got a little observation deck with like a periscope on it. The kids love the wall crawl climb right here. That's Lovey's favorite part. Multiple benches around it, swings, 2 baby swings, 4 grown-up swings. Well, I call them grown-up swings. Here's the view of the mountains and the lake from here. There's where the other kids are swinging. That other set of swings is right there. So it's nice. The bigger kids can kind of go over there because they're not that interested in like playing on the park at this point. They did go way over there is where the volleyball nets and the tennis courts and all that is. There's the tennis courts, basketball field, just wide open space. People bring their dogs and let them walk. Just run around. People go fishing. They just nice. We like to climb the tree. They don't have any signs posted saying not to climb the tree. So I'm not sure if you're not supposed to or not. But nobody said anything to us for doing it. So I guess it's alright. Like I said, there's no sign saying not to, and no one's asked us not to. So I'm assuming it's okay for now. If I find out otherwise, I'll let you know. I'm going over here to the little lake walk. I'll show some clips of it real quick. There's also a lot of geese. There's a little observation deck that goes out here. You can go out and look on the lake, or you can just sit and look or fish or have a picnic, whatever you want to do on it. You got a nice view of the lake and the mountains. Here's a little sign that says Lake Loop. It's a half a mile. You can go in this way and come out this way, or go in. It's just a circle around. I'll get the other side and show you some, and then I'll probably wrap this video on up. Alright, we're at about the farthest point in the loop. There's lots of wetlands. There's random benches to sit at. If you'll see, it looks like you're about to just walk over into like a bog, but there's a path. It's just a great little park if you want to go bird watching, any kind of nature trail walking. It's got the parks, so if you have kids, it's great. If you don't have kids and don't really want to deal with the kids, there's plenty of places to walk away from them. Just nice park. There's the interstate. Oh no, that's a highway. But it's really seriously like right there's the interstate, so it's not far off. So y'all should definitely check it out when y'all get out this way. It's in Caryville in Campbell County.